And then I have another one on my back that says "Conozca la verdad,"
Oh,
know your
okay.
truth, which I
She
think.
just wanted to show you her accent real quick. That's all that was.
Period. I love that, actually.
Get out of
I'm
here.
a fan.
Yes.
I'm a
She
fan.
loves
Me
her
gusta
accent.
español. Get out of here. Raven gives me such shit for it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Miranda Moments. Today, I'm sitting down to dive in with Snow, the product. Hello, Snow.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Can't
Welcome to Miranda Moments. So typically what I do is pick a topic and dive into it with my guest.
Okay.
And today it's tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Because you have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them. And I want to know your tattoo story. Do you remember the first tattoo you ever got?
Yeah. This one right here, like a music note.
Okay.
And I thought it was gonna be my only tattoo ever.
How many do you have now?
I don't know. I lost count.
You were
a
very
long time
incorrect
ago.
about that.
Very, very wrong. Yeah. I ended up deciding to just get tatted every time I was sad, and turns out I was pretty sad for a while. So
Every time you were sad, do you have one tattoo that you look at and it hits differently, like it has a heavier story?
Yeah, I have a few. I have this one for my dad. Wow. And also just culturally, like the Virgen de Guadalupe is like very important to us. And even though I'm conflicted with how I feel about that tradition, religion, Catholicism, everything. My dad, like everything about it almost is like, why would I get that? And it's almost like only makes sense in my head. I think if I try to put it into words sometimes, I'm like, I don't know. But something about it is just this tug and pull about how I feel about all of those topics. And I got it just, I don't know. I don't even know. But I know I feel a lot.
Yeah.
I just can't put it into words.
I mean, that's
what therapy's for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, some people say that they actually find getting tattoos therapeutic and cathartic. Do you feel like that's true?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's so many tattoos. I have some fun tattoos too. Like I have tattoos that are like, I was at a random dive bar in some random middle of the country place on tour, and I just was like, let's get tattoos. And, I got twin tattoos with like random people. Like there's that. And then there's also just like things that I was barely processing my feelings. And, I just got a tattoo. A lot of my coming to terms with coming out has a lot of tattoos.
Really?
As well. Yeah.
That's interesting. So it's been a way for you to kind of process things as well as be random and spontaneous.
Yes. It's almost like it became kind of everything. It's kind of like all of them have a story, whether it's a fun thing or not. I could always get a bottle of Jack Daniels and go get tatted. That was always my thing, so it's like a way to spend an evening for sure, you know? Yeah. And you get a nice little memory.
Do you remember which of your tattoos was the most expensive and then the most inexpensive?
Yeah, I think I have one on my back that's like about that big, and it was like $3,500, I think. And then the inexpensive, I don't know, sometimes people are just like, I'm a tattoo artist, pull up, and I'm like, all right, cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I've also had like one of my friends tattoo me right here, and she's never even tattooed anyone, and it looks all crooked and stuff. But I don't know. It's fun,
Most painful?
My neck, no. My hands were. My fingers, which I see you have your fingers.
Yeah.
No, my fingers hurt the most. Yeah, I punked out, and yours look clean, so you could take some pain.
This one, for me, this cross was what a friend did. Mm-hmm. These ones are all professional. But yeah, I have like a few myself. Today, actually, a friend was over and saw my back, and she was like, I'm sorry, do you have a tramp stamp? And I was like, oh, yeah. And it says Biggie, which is my nickname.
Oh.
And then I have another one on my back that says Conozca la verdad, know your truth. Which I think...
She just wanted to show you her accent real quick. That's all that was.
Period. I love that, actually.
Get out of here.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
She loves
Me
her
gusta
accent.
español. Get out of here. Raven gives me such shit for it. She's like, I literally asked someone who speaks Spanish, and I was like, I have a pretty good accent, right? She's like, no, you sound like a white girl speaking Spanish. And I was like, fuck, come on.
I mean, within the white girls speaking Spanish, you have a very good accent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I worked hard on it. I've been taking Spanish since kindergarten. I should be actually really fluent at this point, but I'm not, unfortunately.
I honestly think, no, your accent's pretty good. I think you just need to like lean into it. Because I think you're kind of still saying it kind of shy. So you're like, me gusta la verdad. And you just need to be like, me gusta la verdad. And then you'll be like, oh shit. Like, it's a little aggressive. Spanish is a little aggressive. So you got to get a little.
There has to be like louder about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what country Spanish you're speaking. Like, I feel like Colombians speak a little different. Mexicans speak a little more aggressive. Like,
I think that So like in terms of dialect, right, then it would be, because I feel like I don't know what I was necessarily taught in school. I would imagine it was probably closer to Mexican dialect growing up in Los Angeles and whatever. So then I just have to be more aggressive.
Yeah, just fucking go all the way in, hang out with us a couple times, you'll
I'll
get the
get it.
Spanish.
I'll pick it
Even though
up.
my girl's Dominican, so she speaks a completely different Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have matching tattoos?
Yeah. We just got a pretty big one too. And I got it on my knee, but she got it on her back, and it looks really amazing. We chose one that would look really good on her back, but also would make sense to be like a big thing on my leg.
Yeah.
And so it's awesome. It was her first big tattoo.
Ooh. I love getting tattoos with my partner or friends or whatever. I think they're great, like bonding experiences. But the first tattoo that I ever got is it's an M for Miranda, and
Stop it.
I'm never gonna stop. And Raven is the one who can't speak. She is like the whitest Spanish speaking person.
I'm
I
dead.
speak French.
Yeah,
okay?
Raven is like hola.
I'm dead.
But I got it with my best friend and loved that. Do you have an LA tattoo?
No.
I was
Do
like,
you?
yeah, I do. But I was trying to figure out if we had any matching tattoos.
Rose, cross.
Okay, Rose Cross. Do you have this?
No, damn. What the? Were you in the streets of LA?
You don't have Mi Vida Loca?
No, because for Mexicans, I mean,
It's
that is a
different.
completely different thing. Yeah, then I gotta be gang related. There's a lot going
Then
on.
here.
Yeah,
You'd have-
yeah. Definitely a white person can get that tattoo and like totally
Well,
embody the Chicano culture and not get in trouble. Whereas a Mexican girl, if I get that, I'm getting checked when I get to Northern California.
you get
know
in
what I'm saying?
trouble.
Yeah.
So the story behind this tattoo for me was I was dared to get it, and I was like, sure, I'll get it. I don't care, because I can be pretty impulsive with my tattoos. And the guy that tattooed me literally looked at me and he was like, he goes, I've never tattooed this on a white girl before, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. And he goes, well, at least you can tell everyone a real vato did it. And I was
Okay.
like, okay, for sure. It made me feel like I had some street cred, but
Nice.
you never know. Is there?
Larchmont?
Oh my god, I hate you.
What?
She just yelled Larchmont, which is like the bougiest street in the neighborhood I grew up in.
I'm dead.
This is hectic. This is the most hectic Miranda moments. Do you have a tattoo you regret?
Well, there's definitely tattoos with people that are not in my life anymore. So I'm like, but I also kind of feel like whatever, that was a moment. Like I don't want to just sit there and, like not be accountable for like whatever the feeling was at that moment, you know.
Right.
But yeah, there's some stuff that I'm just like, I've had one cover up and that's it. Other than
One
that,
cover-up?
yeah, I've never really covered up any tattoos.
That's crazy. And then you haven't had any removed?
No. But the cover up was on my engagement ring finger, so I definitely was like, okay, I gotta kind of wrap that up.
Yeah, this for me was a little bit of a cover up because once we got married, this was just a letter for someone else's name, and I was like, okay, it's my ring finger. Like I
Yeah.
can't just have like
Exactly.
another person.
Okay, there you go. We have a twin tattoo.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we have our crosses and our roses too.
Period.
So we have a lot of the same things.
Yeah, and we're Chicanos, so there's
Look
that.
at us go.
Look at us.
Look at us. And your name is Snow, and I'm white as snow. So we got a lot going on.
I love it, actually.
I heard that removal is way worse than the tattoo itself in terms of pain. That's why
Yeah, I've heard that too.
because I would actually, the Conozca la Verdad, I would get that removed just because it's bleeding now and it's like all mushy and I'm like, ooh, but I'm terrified of the pain of that. Okay, if someone were to look at all of your tattoos, what do you think, or is there kind of like an overarching story that they would find?
No.
It's all random?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I kind of, for the most part, have like kind of like girlier tattoos as far as like, I don't just have like some super tough, like I'm not into like skulls and stuff. I have one sugar skull like on my shoulder, but even that has like flowers and it's like, I don't know. I don't like dark tattoos too much, like dark energy type stuff. I kind of keep it a little light. But that's about it. I like butterflies and flowers and stuff.
So sweet.
Yeah.
I like it. Are you done, or are you gonna? Would you think you want more?
No, I'm getting more for sure. I'm like on my legs. I'm barely like, I think like my back is like 90% tatted, but my legs are like probably like 40.
Oh wow,
30.
So you still. Will you ever do it on your face?
My girl doesn't let me.
Got it.
Yeah, and neither do my fans. Every time I bring it up, they're just like, "No, I have one like on the side of my face and one on the side of my face here, and like I want a couple more like on the side. I wouldn't do like the middle, but everyone's like, no, and I'm like, I don't know. One day, maybe I'll just do it.
I kind of just want one on the side of my neck, but it scares me. And I honestly, was in a tattoo parlor with an artist who was positioning and repositioning, and we could not get it right. And I was like, my worst fear would be having a tattoo on my neck that somehow made my neck look shorter. And I that would just freak me out. Like I would
Yeah.
be so unhappy. I think if you like commit to the full like you did, then it works, but just these side pieces can kind of cut the line of your neck and then it looks like fucking weird. So I don't know.
I kind of started
Maybe
with the
one day.
sides of my neck,
Really?
and then and then eventually, yeah, I just like I had an ex partner that was always like, "Don't tattoo the middle of your neck. Like whatever you do, don't do that." And then one day I was just like, "Man, fuck that," and I just did it.
I can't believe that. Well, you didn't say it didn't hurt, but I can't believe that wouldn't have been the most painful
It was
place.
annoying. It just kind of like rattles your like throat, so it's
yeah.
just like it was kind of annoying. But again, Jack Daniels and. I don't really know what was going on. I was on live stream.
Fair. Oh
I
my
was like
God.
on live stream, just like talking to them, and they're like tatting my throat, and it's like.
I
it
guess
was
that's a
crazy.
good distraction to be on live stream.
Yeah.
Just, like,
Well,
focusing.
live stream is better than somebody like listening to rock music while I'm getting tatted. I can't. And then also like I like R&B, so it's like if it's R&B and I'm getting tatted, that's cool. But like I also can't just sit there and listen to a tattoo artist talk the whole time. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Do
how about you? Do you listen to music while you're getting tatted?
Do I? Yeah, I think like whatever is kind of on in the shop. I've never come, and I don't have a piece that's big enough that really requires that much time. So I think the longest tattoo time that I ever had, I don't remember. Do you remember, babe?
What
Maybe.
happened? What's the question?
Which one took the longest for me? Maybe this one because of the shading, but like again, that's so minimal. Like I was in and
What's
out
that
pretty
for?
quick. WB because my dad worked there and it's very
Aw.
nostalgic and my childhood.
That rose took a minute.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, the rose took a minute. It's time for me to read you your Miranda rights.
Oh,
You have
shit.
the right. Don't I know. You have the right to remain silent, or you can answer truthfully. Either way, your responses will probably be used against you in the comment section. Don't worry, they really won't. You're just gonna tell me if you think that these things should be legal or illegal.
Okay.
Okay. Bringing your own food to a restaurant because you don't like the menu.
Illegal.
I agree.
Ghosting someone after 5 dates.
Illegal.
FaceTiming somebody without warning.
Illegal.
I agree. Recording the whole concert instead of actually watching it.
Illegal.
Remixing a classic song and making it better than the original.
Legal if it's better.
If it's better, it's better. Saying, I don't really listen to female rappers.
Illegal.
That was Miranda Moments. Snow, you were awesome. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you for listening to this episode of Miranda Moments. Be sure to watch our full episode with Snow the Product on Thursday.